Good morning. It's Tuesday the 3rd of February 2024. We're at High Lane Cricket Club with 45 minutes until young man's match starts. So let's explore together. Already to my right I've spotted the canal, the High Lane arm of the Macclesfield Canal. Strava says there's a route, a footpath through here. It's not the case. So we'll just wander up here to the main road. Strangest old place to get to is Macclesfield Cricket Club, just down all these weird little lanes. So just in front of us now is Buxton Road, which goes through High Lane. Been a little while since I've been up here. I posted a video from 8 years ago. I know it was 8 years ago because it was a leap year. That was the day that I cycled all the way down from Reddish to Congleton. If you do want to join the canal here in High Lane, the entrance is just opposite the Bull's Head. About 5 miles from the centre of Stockport here. The question is, do we go north or south on this here canal? South, Jez? South. Legs 11. Wow. Been doing a lot of canal walks lately. What do we do when we get under a bridge? We go, woo! I do quite like the setup here because you've got the canal which runs parallel to the Middlewood way, the old railway track. So you can walk down one, jump across and walk back up the other one. Yeah, this is literally people's houses, these. They're sleeping them, they're cooking them.
It smells of
Coal, burning coal. Wow. Look at this bit. This is cool. You've got the main canal here, and then you've got a little bit by the cricket club over there where we just were. Onni wa soto, fuku na uchi. This is Japanese. This is something that they shout today, the 3rd of February, to signal the start of the spring. That is a well-cooled garden, isn't it? Yeah, the start of Japanese spring today is known as Setsubun and is often celebrated by throwing soybeans out of the house and shouting Onni wa soto, fuku wa uchi. I like it down there. It's nice. Wonder if this came down in the recent winds. How many years old is this tree? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'd say about 31, 32 years old, this tree. Planted in the early 90s. Now this here canal was built in 1831. It's 26.1 miles long. It connects the High Peak Canal in the north with the Trent and Mersey Canal in the south where we were last week, and goes through the towns of Congleton and Macclesfield. You can see the train track now, literally under the canal. How mad's that? How mad. Right, 20 minutes till football starts. Let's head back through the woods. Ladybrook Valley.
Would you not believe?
Nothing lovelier than the sound of birdsong experienced in a woodland. Another downed tree. Wonder what used to be here. Loads of bricks on the ground. And what's this stuff here? Are these remains of some old buildings? Wow, Jez, what's this? What a curious little spot here in the woods. Some graffiti. Almost World War II bunkerish. Do you remember when I went to the Wolf's Lair? Hitler's bunker out in the Polish countryside. recording?
Yes, I am.
Zooming in. Look at that fat cat behind you.
Meow.
Someone's been sorting out sticks. This is the path we should have taken. Somehow we just ended up in the woods. And here we are, the road to High Lane Cricket Club. Well, there you go. A pleasant way to kill 40 minutes walking 1.5 miles through some woodland via Canal. And here we are again. Pretty decent here. We have just heard from the chap though that the match isn't at 9 o'clock, it's at 10:45. But the nice chap is making me a cup of coffee and he's giving him a glass of juice. Decent. Our morning walk so far. Now that the young man's finally playing football, we can go and have another little walk. What I think we'll do this time is we'll go back up to Buxton Road, but we'll take a left and we'll have a little wander down the Middlewood Way as far as the train station. So the Middlewood Way is an 11-mile long shared use path that connects Macclesfield and Rose Hill, Marple, used by walkers, cyclists, horse riders and the like. Milestone 1898. Now we've seen them before on previous videos. Each little bit of Stockport has got these fantastic signs welcoming you. A noisy old road, this Buxton Road. People, this is it, Middlewood Way, access to it, down this, so nice once you get away from that traffic, isn't it? That bike ride I mentioned earlier when we went to Congleton, I cycled down this, brakes squeaking. This Middlewood Way follows the route of what was once the Marple, Bollington, Macclesfield Railway, which opened in 1869 and survived all the way through to 1970. And it was in 1985 that David Bellamy opened up this stretch for leisure purposes. Initially, there were 5 stations on this line: Marple Rose Hill, High Lane, Higher Poynton, Bollington, and then Macclesfield. It was only in 1879 that the station opened up here at Middlewood, later renamed Middlewood Higher to differentiate between Middlewood Lower on the Buxton line below it. Love a little walk in the morning, mate. The Middlewood Way is also part of the national cycle network Route 55, which goes all the way from Ironbridge up to Preston. Here's the station now. I was just reading back in 2016 there was a bit of a landslide that covered the tracks following heavy rain. There you go, the Buxton line down below. Strange old place for a station, that. We won't be meeting again on the slow train. Oh, the caravan's down there. Loads of people out and about on here, running, walking, cycling. It's good to see. What we'll do is we'll walk down as far as the old Jackson's brickworks that I've seen on the map, and then we'll cross the woods. Pool House Road. So yeah, gonna leave the Middlewood way now, head up here. The way this path curves around, I can imagine this was a little branch line that came off the main line, potentially down to the brickworks to transport the bricks out of here. You can hear the rain crackling on the wires. Pleasant little duck hide or something here, in amongst the reeds, looking out over a pond. There's a train pulling into the station in the background as well. There's a list of all the birds that come to this pond. Kingfishers, warblers, swallows. Not that I can see any of them. A curious old place. Just random old mounds everywhere. Lovely shades of green. How cool's that? Bunny rabbit shaped bench. We got a new rabbit yesterday. Bloody big black thing it is. We've called it Melon because our other rabbit's called Coco. Coco Melon. 25 minutes till the match ends, so I better get back. Quick sharp left here along the footpath behind me. This here brings us straight back to the canal where we were earlier. Nearly as bad as that field Coral and I walked through last week. And here we are, people, back at the canal. Boats and boats and boats and boats. Well, now that we're pretty much back to where we were earlier with Jez, it's a quick run through the woods back to the cricket pitch. So I shall bid you adieu until the next adventure. Have a good one.